Yes, the great and infamous shadow has been reduced to petty vandalism. Oh, how fearful we must be. I'll show you why that little cutscene is important just briefly. There we go. The way is blocked. Welcome to yet another episode of Alexander's Creepy Playhouse. Today we join Alexander doing yet more creepy things. Here, Poochie Poochie. Here, Poochie. Go fetch. Now, where's that cutscene? There we go.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
I know I'm probably repeating myself several times over, but you're a creepy, creepy bastard, Alexander. Canis lupus familiaris, 1658, April 12th. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response. Is that right? Endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It's difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There's an inherent problem in harvesting this energy, since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I have to refine this process of torture to enable my real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. So yeah, Alexander, being the creepy, creepy guy he is, has been torturing animals and people and slowly chopping them up in order to harvest what we would basically call adrenaline from their brains. For what purpose? Who knows, other than he's, well, quite mad. Oh, and apparently he likes to collect statues of dudes with tiny dicks for some reason. Not sure why. That's supposed to be Alexander? Yeah. Big monogram should give it away, shouldn't it, really? Oh yeah, we're supposed to be scared by the sound of the dogs barking in the background, but we're not really. 1658, January 9th. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I am still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject. I suspect that it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. See, Alexander's got no trouble with, actually dismembering and brutally torturing and such human beings. It just, they're such a pain to get into the torture chamber. They tend to get suspicious, and they run away, then they hurl rocks at you, and, well, you know how it goes. I assume, anyway. I'd actually forgotten about that one. Seriously, Alexander, can't you keep porn or something in your desk like a normal man? Although my colleague pointed out that probably is porn for Alexander, being the creepy, creepy git he is. Yeah, tinderbox, that's what we want. Mine. Nothing else I need from here, is there? No? Okay. Let's move on. Now, I'm sure you all remember that window we saw partially smashed earlier. Well, If the evil darkness can do it, I'm certainly certain myself and Daniel can engage in a bit of vandalism also. You'll notice this is kind of a common theme throughout most of the game. Vandalising bits and pieces. The sound effect is pathetic. It sounds like you're lightly clinking two china teacups together, more so than smashing through a window, but... oh well, kind of everything, I suppose. More tinder boxes? Right. Okay. And this was basically as far as I played through. Now, I've gotten here. I'm guessing within about 15-20 minutes, looking at my my clock. So, we'll keep going a bit further, into the section I know nothing about. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who in all fairness should have entered that gate. So yeah, basically someone's really annoyed at Agrippa for getting his hands on the orb. Yeah, someone's been reading a lot of steampunk apparently. Getting some fancy ideas. Inner workings of the engine. Daniel doesn't have a clue, just ... Renovation plans. Emergency decelerator. Emergency brakes, basically. It is good to know that, you know, lunatic though he may be, Alexander was apparently very safety conscious. Nothing behind there I can pinch or look at all? No? Okay. Top up my oil while I think about it. Got 5 of them, what the hell. Assorted goodies. These saw blades will be very useful if I was still playing Half-Life. Never a gravity gun around when you need one, or a fetchingly bearded scientist. Aha! My lantern is now full. Funky fresh. What do we have here then, boys and girls? A flow cycle rod. Why, Daniel, I've always wanted one. How did you know? If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read 8 up and 8 down. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set functions, 4-phase amplitude, complete system flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. I'm sure there's a dirty joke in there, but we're far too mature to tell it. No, it probably doesn't help that apparently half the cogs in the machinery are just lying around the place. That's the opposite side of the blockage we just saw, I think. Tinder boxes. You know, I've got to admit, thanks to playing this little section earlier, I do now have a ridiculous amount of these. Okay, is that seriously the only reason I came here? Really? Yeah. Well, fair enough. keep the lantern topped up, shall we? Shockingly, I don't trust this game. Lots of creepy mucus stuff growing through the forest. Nothing to grab over there, I don't think. I can't be sure. I'm not. Let's have a look. No. Back across the ledges we go. Now let's leg it, shall we? Just for the sake of quickness and nothing else. Down the stairs, nice and sharp this time. Considering everything we've faced so far, I don't think running down the stairs is going to be particularly problematic.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel. I won't, Herbert. There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival. But it looks ridiculous. The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Not sure if there's actually any point me doing that, was there? No. No, tab. Can I scoop up some of the water for later usage? No, didn't think so. No. I apologise for the lag this room seems to be causing for some reason. Right, this was the door that swung open earlier.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum? It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before? Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama. Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
So ride down into darkness and creepiness, eh? Oh joy.